question myself every day, why the devil love me so much, man? I used my bank card up to last night and now me can't find it. I honestly forget how stressful the taxi business in Jamaica is. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome besties. Welcome one and all. Today is Saturday and it's 7:33 in the AM, so I'm actually coming from work. Guys, let me first apologize for not uploading your content. I don't have a schedule working with, and I purposely do that just because I don't want to put myself in any dilemma. So yeah, so guys, I was out of it couple days gone by and I made a decision to take a few days off. I don't know if you guys remember my couple of my previous uploads. I vowed in my heart and to you guys that I will definitely do things differently because I had listened to you, I have watching my body, I have experiencing too much or too many burnout. So I made a decision. Whenever my body calls to rest, I'm gonna rest. You guys know content creation is no chicken feed. You understand? Having a job that is so time consuming because I work 12 hours. 12 hours, 6 and 7 days a week. Where the hell am I gonna get time for do content? Or me I go rest and I have a life outside of YouTube. So yeah, I made a decision that once I am feeling overwhelmed, I'm gonna take that break and reset and come again. So guys, that is the reason for my absence. And maybe I should say something, not maybe, I should really say something, but it just dawned on me. My last video, I was feeling not myself and I made a decision right there and then, you know what, I'm gonna take some time off. And to God be the glory, this morning I sound a little better. Yeah, I am feeling myself much more and I just want to bless the Lord for his faithfulness. Guys, welcome to all the new girlies over here. Welcome to all my OGs. Big up to you all the time. I am on the side of the road as usual, getting this content out of the way because I know you guys misses me and you want your content. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Guys, first thing, my bank card. I had shared I came back from Jamaica that I am waiting on this month's salary. I came back from Jamaica in June, so I start this new contract in June or early July. So basically I am working and waiting for this month's salary. Today is just the 18th, right? So and I reached nowhere yet to get my salary. So everything, budget tight, money low, etc. Last night when I was coming to work, I stopped at my favorite restaurant in Burnout and I purchased something to eat from the card. Went straight to work. Guys, this morning I went back to that restaurant because the restaurant and the gas station operates on the same umbrella, and those people are the one who always there for me, so I always support them. So this morning I came to the gas station because I am almost an E. Yeah, lo and behold, I searched my purse, searched my bag, searched the card. There's nowhere the card is to be found. And I am not gonna even stress about it. I am worried, to be honest, because That's how I get my salary, through the bank. So today's Saturday, I cannot call the bank to make a report, etc. So I have Sunday I have today the entire day to process all of that, search some more of course, and also Sunday to make a report. Wow, I don't even want to make I send an email yet until I am definitely sure. When I go home, I'm gonna actually search to see if, I don't know, but I need my card, and it's very, very depressing. Mind you, I also have another it's so much happening, guys. I also have another ordeal working with. I'm not gonna remind me say the taxi business in Jamaica so stressful. Mighty God of Daniel, guys, you were there when I had purchased the car. I showed that video, you guys are aware. So by now I should be somewhere. It's almost, well, next week would be 1 month, right? So I am not quite there where the red plate is concerned, but I am hoping maybe in August I can get some word, because it's not easy to invest so much money and have the vehicle parked in the sun. I want some money to come in back, to be honest. So I were waiting, and in the process of waiting, as you guys would know, I am interviewing drivers. First and foremost, a driver who drives a red PPV taxi or whatever, transportation bus, whatever, you have to have PPV and your license, right, stating that you are capable to operate a public transportation, right? So somebody with just a normal license cannot do that. However, I had put the word out because, as I said before, I had linked up back with my OGs in the taxi field, and they know my interest, and everybody is working along with me, knowing that I'm not there. So I am on the phone very, very often because of this interview and because of this business. I am not in Jamaica now, so I have to use the phone as a media to ensure that things are done in order. Guys, if it's something not orderly, me can't manage it mentally. Yeah. So I have interviewed quite a few persons. The word is out there stating that I need someone to drive the van who are capable and has a PPV on their license. Guys, so many persons reach out to me not having the PPV and the license, and it becomes so stressful, because that's the point, and that's the reason why I'm doing an interview, right? Anyway, I had scrutinized, meaning I have my way where I can check person's license if they have back ticket, meaning they have ticket and not paid for, are not paying for. Back then Jamaica have an amnesty, where the government had promote persons who are invite persons who have outstanding ticket, especially taxi drivers and bus drivers. Police target those people regularly. I still not comprehending why, because there are so many criminals out there where I do so much wrongs, yet people were trying to earn the honest bread, they target so much. We can't understand. But then again, law have to abide, right? It doesn't make sense a country runs without rules and regulations. So I don't have too much to say, because if that wasn't the case, the vehicle would be on the road from before I left Jamaica. But because law have to abide and abound, I made a decision to go through the long route, and of course I have to comply with the law. So guys, it become very stressful. One person know that their license is not up to standard, and they said to me, yes Marsha, I would love to drive for you, etc, etc, until I do my checks. You understand? I have person who works in the insurance industry who I can reach out to run the license to ensure that this person is capable to operate the business. So guys, I never remember said things were that tight where security is concerned and trust me. Back then when I was doing the taxi business, it wasn't so stressful because I was there on island. I was in the country. But now that I'm not there, I am tapping all the T's, dotting all the I's. I am ensuring that everything is top tier in order, because I don't want to get that call, baby. You hear me? I don't want to get that call. You understand? This is people's life you are dealing with, so I have to ensure that the right thing is done. So guys, I interviewed about 5 persons and none of them comply with what I'm looking for, and I start to get disappointed. I'm not sorry of my investment, because I know turnaround, all the turnaround gonna comes about, maybe not soon. Because you know, when you start a business, you have to take time to ensure that, you know, things are done orderly. Sometimes you need a tire, you need this, you need that, etc. And I'm still investing in it, because one, the vehicle have to streak up that money. Secondly, I have installed a tracker. I am contemplating and installing an alarm on it for the PPV license. I know, and a chicken feed that it's very expensive, so I am continuously pumping money into it, and I want some return now. It's 1 month and still pumping, so you understand what I'm saying, guys. However, I may drift from the decision of a PPV license, because I am hearing so much story about not having the license at a certain time. So I don't even know. I don't even sure as to when I'm gonna get that email to say, Marsha, the plate the license is ready, come pick up your plate, or send whoever to get the plate. I am unsure about that. So I am thinking honestly, and I want you guys to leave that comment in the comment section. I want you to tell me if I am moving too fast, or if I should divert from the PPV and goes to strictly rental, because that's a big thing in Jamaica as well. Once person travel, comes on the island, or even just get away trip, people always rent vehicle a lot in Jamaica. So that vehicle being in the same position as it is, the plate is white plate, it is legal, yeah, for me to have that vehicle rented to someone who is capable to drive the vehicle. They don't necessarily have to have they don't need to have a PPV on the license, you know. So yeah, so I'm actually thinking, not because of I wanted, you know, income to start germinated back into the kitty, no, but I am looking at a wider perspective where having that income whenever or if I made a decision to go rental, and whenever the red plate comes, it comes. Maybe also in the future, if I am doing the rental and I'm seeing that it is successful enough, maybe I just put that red plate on another vehicle, so yeah. But yeah, because even if they call me for the plate and the person who is working on my behalf go and pick up the plate, and I made a decision to continue with the rental, right? My focus then would to try my best to achieve another vehicle. Hence the reason I told you guys, other things are in the pipeline where I am trying my best to invest in different things where I can maybe possibly go home anytime, or if my daughter else, I don't want to say the word, yeah, I have revenue or an income from here and there where I can sustain my family. Mind you guys, Noah will be attending high school come September, so that trust me, the high school is not one of the top tier high school, so the school fee in my mind is not bad. However, for someone who lives in Jamaica, don't have a job or don't have a decent job, is a single mother or you're working minimum wage, trust me, that school fee would be a challenge for that child. Worst case scenario, worst case scenario, guys, I don't sleep. Last night was a rough shift, so yeah, I don't drink no coffee yet. Also, I vow myself that I'm cutting back on coffee as well. So yeah, I am feeling in my body that I'm losing the weight little by little, and I know it's because I made a decision to cut out rice, minimize the sweetness, just to get back to my old dream of better taking care of myself, because I know the right thing, but sometimes we fall off the truck, so we have to get back ourselves together. So yeah, so guys, that's where my head is right now, and I'm hoping that I'm doing the right thing. However, if the rental doesn't work out, the red plate is in process, so something will work out. But it's hard for me to go on my tracker, look at my tracker and see that the vehicle is just parked, but at the same time I know that would be happening because I want it that way. I have persons out there ready to say, Marsha, give me the key, I am ready to do some illegal work with that vehicle for you, girl. Wake up early morning, go on the road at nights, and I could get my money. But I am not there, and I am trying to change my life in certain way where I don't want to be caught up or my name to be called in any illegal activities. Meaning, even I'm referring to the taxi business now. You can operate a vehicle illegal by not operating under the PPV license. So you can pick up people and operate like a taxi, but your license says differently. That is contrary to the road license. They can charge you for that, charge the owner, seize the vehicle, etc. I don't really want to get caught up into that at all. My first vehicle, vehicle I bought whilst I was working at Digicel back in the days. Trust me, the person I was dating at the time insisted that yes, Marsha, we can do this, and that vehicle was just my work vehicle to take me to work and back, because I will work in night hours, our night shift. And that vehicle was seized, I have to find lump sum of money to pay the government. They take it to court, etc. Now it is worse because that time it is like 20 years back. So you can understand where I'm coming from. So guys, I am asking you to continue to pray me up because I need to make the right decision. I am not sorry, as I said before, I am not worried. It's just that I am looking into things differently. I'm also thinking about the green license plate where they do issue that in Jamaica. I want to find out if that license can attain or accomplish much easier or faster than the red plate. All of that I'm looking into. I'm doing my research, I'm making calls, I'm sending emails. I am actually quite busy. Hence the reason, guys, I took the days off last week because every day whilst I go home, I have to ensure that these things are done because I have my book working on. I've been getting calls, I've been getting emails, and I am actually busy mentally. When I come to work at night, thank God for the night shift. I am unsure of what my shift gonna be like for this next week coming, but the night shift gives me a balance where I can check my phone much easier because the patients are at sleep, etc., etc. So I am quite busy, and it keeps me active, it keeps me mentally stable, to be honest, because I am wired that way. Once I am bored and not doing things, hence the reason, guys, I tend to burn out so easily. So you have to understand my pattern too, guys. You have to blame it on my parents. I was brought up always on the go, on the go, on the go. So I tend to take on a lot, and sometimes too much, too soon. That's my fault. I am gonna say that honestly. I tend to take on too much, and when I do that, I am the one, and that's an honest plea. I am the one suffered it, and it is not good. As I grow older, I am learning to say no. I am learning to walk away from things that messes with my mental health. I am also learning to walk away without getting any closure. Yeah, I am doing that. There are times things happen in our lives, and we tend to personally for me, I love to have that conversation to say you were wrong, or do you think I was wrong? I'm sorry, or let's move on, whatever. I am learning now as I grow older to say this attitude has been repeated too often, and this is my last straw. I don't hate you. I'm not gonna walk around and bash you and take you to Australia and back. No, I walk away in peace and I call it a day. Guys, I am loving myself more and more, getting to understand that I have one life. When you reach my age, life are more quieter, life are more humbler, and you have to fit in with what you want where your mental health is concerned. Do you hear me? Yeah. So the rush and the compete and the back and forth and the argument and the proving the point, not over here, sweet baby. No, I am more instilled in my spirituality. I am more settled where I know where I want to go the next couple months, the next 5 years. And yeah, I am not the talkative or too friendly person. So that work well for me. So I take a lot of time because I sit with myself and I question myself and I do what is right for myself. I am not always right, mind you, I'm just a human, but as I said before, guys, taking the time out to understand my body, what works for me, what don't work for me, and just take things much easier. I love you guys. You have motivated me so much. When I see my subscriber reach out and say, Marsha, you need to say no, you need to learn to say no, you need to take time to ensure that you get rest. You guys are so phenomenal. You guys are so phenomenal, because it's not like you are blood related, and I'm telling you this, you guys treat me much better than some of my relatives, because I have relatives that I haven't heard from in ages, and I know once I drop a content, you guys are one of the first person to say, Marsha, love you, bless up, I like your content, you just motivated me, and I appreciate that so much. Guys, life is good when you can say I'm sorry. Life is good when you can appreciate the small moments, and these small moments to me means a lot. I made a decision to start my YouTube channel because I believe I have a space here and I have something valuable to give back to the world. Also, my daughter's health was a challenge. I didn't know how to fathom. I didn't know how to cope, you know. I just didn't know. This is my firstborn, this is my only daughter. We grew up together. I was pregnant as a teenager with this young miss. So we are growing together, if you understand what I mean. And the thought about losing her consumed me for years. So now that I find the strength to speak about my pain, to speak about my journey, to speak about where I'm going positively, trust me, I have to give thanks to you guys, because you are helping me so much. Guys, I love you with the love of the Lord. I will not stop sharing and posting content, but just as I said, guys, once I am feeling overwhelmed, I'm gonna take that break. I might not take it for long, but if it's either day, I'm gonna stop and say, hey, Marsha, get a hold of yourself. So I love that for me, and I pray and I hope that you guys take the same lesson from me. You know, a lot of persons are pushing content on YouTube and other platforms, of course, and they have so much to do in their daily life where, you know, children is concerned, they have a job, they're going to school, etc. And to shoot a half an hour content, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, especially for persons who are promoting educational content. You merely talk. So I am 29 minutes and 21 seconds in this video. I have so much to do today, yet I have to do some me time as well. I have to get a bath, I have to fix something to eat, and of course I have to get some rest, you understand, and I have the business on my hand, I have phone calls to make, etc. So it takes a lot out of your schedule. How much hours within a day? And mind you, I work 12 hours within a day. So how much can I do within the next 12 hours, you know? So yeah, but guys, I love you with the love of the Lord, and I am back, and we will have fun. So kind to yourself. You can do it. I am here to remind you, you can do it. Trying to get a few items. Yeah, some skincare and some personal item. Let's see what we can pick up today. As we had shared earlier, this is not the month and we are waiting dyingly for the month end to occur. So there's no budget. We're gonna pick up just what we need. All right, just a little goes to all, nothing fancy. Share my chips. Exactly. Because I don't know guys, this morning whilst at work, my glasses broke, one of the handle. What a shame. Hey. Avocado. I am not good with avocado and yam. I can buy them 2 items there. They always look good, babe. They leave a smooth feeling on your skin. It's body wash, shampoo and conditioner. I love use these to bathe with. guys, I just reached home. Let me show you guys what I picked up today. Okay, all right, this milk, we get eggs, coconut oil, corn syrup, feminine wash, air freshener, dishwash lick, creamer, deodorant, we get bread, avocado, ginger, butter, tomatoes, ripe bananas, onions, cayenne, pepper, lettuce, sardines, ensure, green bananas, sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes, flour, mackerel, fish. It's gonna be seasoned now. More green bananas. Have rice and just pick up one cup caramel. Just want to see. And that's my grocery haul for this week. Guys, I love you so much. We'll talk another time. Bye.